Hi guys, welcome back to Analysis with Emmanuel. In today's video, we are going from zero to hero as we build this brain tumor distribution dashboard completely from scratch. By the end of this video, you have built a job-ready project that will help your portfolio stand out to employers and to recruiters during job application, so you definitely don't want to miss this opportunity. Before we dive in, I would love to give you a complete tour of the dashboard we're going to be working on today. So if you look here, the title is Brain Tumor Distribution Dashboard. So this is a very wonderful project that I worked on recently. So in the brain tumor, we have the grade 1 and we have grades of brain tumor. So for the grade 1, this is the grade 1. You can take a look at the pictorial view of what it looks like, the grade 1 of the brain tumor. This is just an example of what it looks like. So this is the first stage. This is the least aggressive stage of the brain tumor. It grows slowly and is often easy to detect and to treat. So we have the grade 2, the next stage from the grade 1. So you can take a look at what it looks like. This stage grows slowly. This is the stage that it starts spreading to nearby brain tissues and is often more serious than the grade 1 of the brain tumor. So we have the grade 3. This is an aggressive brain tumor that grows fast and it affects larger brain areas. You can take a look from the image. You can see that it's spreading in the brain. So this is an MRI brain scan of the brain. So this is an affected brain with brain tumor. So we have the grade 4. This is the final and the last stage. This is the most dangerous stage of the brain tumor. This grows very fast and spreads widely in the brain. Now, this is a very wonderful project. This is a very wonderful, marvelous project. What makes this project very powerful is how it's able to combine neuromedical with data analytics. It's able to combine the neurosurgeon and the medical personnel expertise with data analytics. It shows how far data can go in understanding brain tumors, health-related data set, and so many more. So make sure to pay close attention to every details that I'm going to be passing out to you today, so you don't even get to miss any insight. In fact, don't even blink an eye. So yeah, with that said, I would love to go immediately. Let's start immediately what we have to work on for today. So we're going to open another Power BI. Yeah, so we're going to open a blank report here. So the first thing we're going to be doing for today is to import our data set. When you come to get data, you come here to text or CSV. You see the data set. Now, when you check the description of this video, you're going to see all necessary materials we are going to be using to work for today, from the background down to all the data sets we're going to be working on for today. So now you come here, you come to transform data to take it to the Power Query editor pane. So you come here, you say new source. We want to put in another one. So you come here, press connect. Now it takes us to the second data set for today we're going to be working with. So I'm going to be working with two CSV files. So now you come here in the tumor images, you choose this as first row as header. Yeah, so now it's properly arranged. So now we can save this. Yes, we can save this now. So if you go to your data place, in this place, if you look at this, you will see the data sets loading, and that's fully loaded at that point. Yeah, so when you check here, you see your data set has loaded. So the next thing I would love to do is to give you a tour of the data set, just for you to understand what we're going to be working on today. It's very important, because I believe that as a data analyst, you need to understand what you're working with before you even know what you're solving. So for the patient ID, this is the unique identifier for each patient. This is the age of patient at the diagnosis. This is the gender. So the gender, we currently have male or female. For the tumor type, this one is the medical classification of the brain tumor. So we have glioma, we have I don't really know how to pronounce. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a neurosurgeon, but I just know I love this particular data set. So yeah, you can actually check it out, make a research. So for the grades, we have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 to grade 4. For the affected brain region, so this is the area of the brain impacted by the brain tumor. So this is the specific area of the brain impacted by the brain tumor. You can take a look at it. For the brain sizes, this one is measured in centimeter. We have so many sizes of the brain, for the tumor sizes. So we have symptoms. We have what we call laterality. This shows the side of the brain affected. It's either is on the right, on the left, or bilateral. So here we have the histology confirmation. This shows whether the diagnosis was lab confirmed or not. That's why you can see confirmed or not. Then we have the treatment type. This shows the kind of treatment that was administered to the patient. It's either as radiation, surgery, observation, or others. So we have the date of diagnosis. So this is what our dataset entails. So now I believe you'll be able to understand what we're going to be working on today. So now the next thing is to know the kind of problem we're going to be solving. So the first thing I would love to do to create this particular dashboard is to input the background we're going to be working on for today. We're going to be working with for today. So this is the background. It's also in the description of this video. Check it out there. You will see it in a Google Drive link. Now this is what it looks like. This is actually very good. So this is the dashboard we're going to be creating today. So this is a step-by-step tutorial. Make sure to stick around. This is a very lovely project, honestly speaking, because it speaks a lot. It speaks a lot more than just dashboard. It speaks volume. So yeah, let's start immediately. So the first thing we're going to be working on for today is to create these card visuals. Yeah, is to create these card visuals. So in order to create the card visuals, the first thing we're going to do is import our card. So when you come here, you see a new card in this place. Let me close this pane. So you come here, you set it. So this one is going to display the total number of patients in this hospital, or in this data set, sorry. So when you come here, you put your patient ID in this place. You come here, this drop down, put it as count, or count distance rather. Yeah, so this is how it looks like currently. So this shows that we have 10,000, exactly 10,000 patients in this data set. So when you come here, we want to off the label. So now we've been able to off the label. We'll come here, we'll come to this effect to off the background. You come here again, this is the new card, so you have a lot of backgrounds to off. You come here again, you off the background here. That's just how so you come here again, you off the borders, you off the divider, and you off the background. So we want it to blend. Okay, so now we are done. I think let me close all this. So you come to the call out value. We're going to change the color into should we use this? Yeah, and I think we're gonna use white. This is, yeah. So for this one, we're going to say 25. 25 is going to be our what we're going to be working with. So you just try to position it better. Yeah. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to create our Sparkline. So you come here, you put in this line chart. Okay. When you put in line chart, you come here. So this line chart is going to display the years versus the total patients. So you come to your x-axis. What we're going to put in our x-axis is the date of diagnosis. So now you cancel the quarter, the month, and the day, leaving only year. So you come here again, you take your patient ID inside the same y-axis field. Now it's obvious we have our line chart. So you come to this place, we're going to go to our x-axis, off the values and off the title. So this is one of the fastest way to put Sparklines in your Power BI report. So I think if you don't know it before, you'll be able to learn it now. You off these ones to your y-axis values and titles too. Now the next thing is background and the title of the background from the effect. So we come here, we want to change the color of our line. Yeah, I don't like this color. This is number one what we're going to be working with for today. We're going to use smooth and yeah, monotone. Yeah, it's supposed to be monotone. So the color is going to be, now if you come here, you're going to see this white 10% darker. That's what we're going to be working on for today. Now, one thing about choosing your color in Power BI is based on your background, based on so many things, you don't want it to look so clustered. You work with a color that would actually match so well. So I think this is what's going to, we have it, this is a dark theme background, a dark theme dashboard. So you have to use colors that's going to shine bright, so people are going to be able to see your dashboard. So the next thing we're going to do is to create this under KPI stuff. So you come here again, you go to your new card visual. Yeah, you widen this. You put in wait, sorry, let me cancel this. So you come here, you put in count of patient. Now this is where we are going to change this to count. Sorry. Now this is where we are going to create our first measure. Now the first measure we're going to be creating, when you come here, you come to this brain tumor, you right click on it, you choose new measure. Now the first measure we're going to be creating is what we call the average intake per year measure. So if you come to this, if you go to the description of this video, you're going to see a measures and column formula. Make sure to save it. So I always do this in one of my videos. If you've not seen my videos before, this is what I do so that the work is always easier. We don't have to stress writing all of this out in order not to waste our time. So you come here, you copy this particular formula. It's the first formula there, average intake. Now this particular, let me explain why we are using this. So the purpose of this is to calculate the average number of patients diagnosed per year. It helps us understand long-term intake trends instead of relying on a single year's data. Do you understand? So we come here, you copy this, then you paste it inside here. Press enter. So now we're going to create the second measure for today. So when you come to this particular, the formula place, you're going to see this one that has the average intake per year. Average intake, this one is the first average intake per year. You copy this. So this particular one compares the current intake against the overall average intake. Why do we do this? Is so that we'll be able to show whether patient intake was above or below average using arrows for easy interpretation. Do you understand? So when you copy this, you go to your Power BI, you paste this, you press enter. Yes, so now we've been able to create the measure we need. So we are going to come here, we're going to go down, we're going to see a reference label. Now this reference label, we're going to add the data to it. And if you don't see all these things, just make sure that you update your Power BI desktop app. So when we come here, we're going to take this average intake PY inside this. Now if you notice, we now have a drop down, another stuff here. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So what we're going to do next is to off the value. You come here to call out, we're going to off put the value and the label. Ta-da! Automatically we have what we've been looking for. So now we're going to make edits on it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to work on it is to make it a table. Yes, and now we're going to take this to 30. Exactly. So the next thing we're also going to work on this is to off the background of this so it can blend exactly how we want it to be. You come to this multi-card, it has a background, right? You off the background of it too. You come to this card, it has a background, right? Off the borders and off the background and off the divider. So now we have this. So we need to change this color so it can blend into the color we'll be working with for today. So the color we'll be working with for today, I think it's 66666 or 555. Let's check it out. So the background color, would this go? I think was it 5555? Okay, so you come to this your reference label place. You see this place for title, you open the drop down, you change the title to white. Yeah, and you come here for the values, you change it to no, let's use this white and 10% darker. I think it's blends more, it shows the gray color more. So here we have for what we wanted. So you just have to like make sure you arrange it, let it fit in perfect the way it's supposed to fit in. Now we've been able to put all of them in. The next thing we're going to do is to appropriately arrange these things together. So let me take this one out first of all. When you come here, we're going to give them their position and their arrangements. So you come here, we're going to say the height of this is going to be 97, and the width of this is going to be 187. 187. The position of this is going to be 97, and the width, the vertical of this is going to be 79. Yeah, so this is how it's going to be. So when you come here, I want us to give us a precise arrangement so that everything can always align. So when you come to this particular one, we are going to give it for the height, we are going to give it 85. Yeah, I think 85 will work. For the width, we're going to give it 144. For the positioning, we're going to give it 211. For the vertical, we're going to give it 74. Yeah. So now we are going to put this particular one in now. So we would make the arrangement. So for this one now, we're going to make the size 148. We're going to make the width 293. The horizontal and the vertical. The horizontal is going to be 86, and the vertical is going to be 105. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So good. So when you raise it up, so you just lift it up a little bit so it can fit better. Now this is what it looks like. When you put that number, you raise it up a little bit. So let's check out the number. Now the height has changed to 173. So let's change the height to 173. So now this is perfect. It fits in exactly how we want it to fit in into this square. So now the next thing for us to do is to put our title. So the title is going to be total patients. Total patients. Yeah. So we're going to make this. We're going to give it. Will I say? Give it a 11 font. Yeah. Make this semi UI semi bold. Okay. Give this a white color. Yeah, a white color would work. And yeah, nothing more. So we're going to go to effects and off the background. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to give this a slant movement. Make it italic. Make it italic here. Good. So this is how it looks like. So we're going to take this now and try to fit it in into this. Did it fit well? No, it didn't fit well. So now we've been able to achieve our first card visual. We would love to make the next one. So this one now is quite big. Yeah, so we'll have to make some edits. So what we're going to do now is to drag this down actually. So we'll be able to reach out to this tool. So we're going to copy this now. This is, you press Ctrl C. You press Ctrl C for here, Ctrl C. Then you come here, you press Ctrl V. So now it takes this out. So you come here, you just put this like this. You can see the line. There was a red line there. It shows that okay, yeah, it has reached. So it can be equal sizes. So now this particular one, we are going to get the average age. Here it is count of patient, but here now we're going to use the average age to work. So average age, this is the average age for each of the patients in this particular data set. So we're going to come here now, do Ctrl C to do Ctrl C in this one, Ctrl C, and sorry, I wasn't supposed to move it. So after you do Ctrl C, you press Ctrl V, you'll be able to get this one too. So if you see a red line, it shows you that okay, yeah, it's in the right position, it's in the exact position it's supposed to be in. So now this is what our other second dashboard looks like. So for this one now, we want to get the, instead of date of diagnosis in this place, we want to visualize the age group, an age group here with the patient. So we're going to get the age group with the highest number of patients. Do you get across age group? The highest number of patients across what age group? So we're going to remove this, and then we are going to remove this. So we're going to put count of patients here. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to remove this. So for this particular x-axis, we'll have to recreate a new measure. I don't know that you get what I'm saying. For this particular axis now, we'll have to recreate a new measure. Come here, new measure. So when you come here, we are going to come to this place. So we want to create this average group. Oh, sorry, the average group cannot be in measure. It cannot be in measure. It has to be in column. Yeah, it has to be in column. It cannot be in measure. So we're going to come here, right click on this, new column instead. New column instead. So you come here, you're going to see this age group here. You press your copy. You copy the age group. So this age groups individual ages into meaningful age ranges. It helps us simplify the analysis and make trends easier to spot and across age demographics. So when you press your Ctrl C here, you come here, you press your Ctrl V here, you press enter. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna look. So for this particular place now, we are going to take in the age group here. We'll make a slight let's expand this one. Yeah, so this is what it looks like currently. So we'll have to change the color, I guess. For the lines, we're going to change the lines to our normal color that we've been working with. When you go to the lines, you go to the color, you change it to this this is the color we are working with. Okay, now this is what it currently looks like. I don't know, you just have to like find a way to like reduce it a little bit without having to show any other demarcation. So I think will this be okay? You just have to find a way of reducing it a little bit so it doesn't have to. I think this will be good, because when we'll be putting our title, we don't want it to affect the title. I don't know that you get what I'm saying. So let's leave this for now. Let me expand this here. Okay, now let's leave this like this for now. So this particular one now, we're going to take it up. We're going to reduce the size so it's able to fit better. increase this size here. Okay, so we're going to press Ctrl C for this, Ctrl C, and press Ctrl V. So we'll be able to take this to this other place. So you're supposed to use the green line to demarcate when it's okay. So just leave it around this area. So now for this particular one, we are going to calculate what we call the most affected age group. So when you come to this particular place, you are going to see this most affected age group in this section here. So now this particular measure is going to help us to identify the age group with the highest number of patients. Do you understand? So you're able to highlight the most impacted age group, age demographic for targeted insight and decision making. I don't know that you get what I'm saying. It just helps us to know the highest number of patients, which age group has the highest number of patients. It's very, very necessary for this data set we're going to be working on today. So you come here now, you go to new measure, you put it in, enter. Yeah, so it's done. So for this place now, instead of what we have here, you come to this reference label below. For this add data, you're going to remove this particular data, and then we're going to put this most affected age group here. Yeah, so now it's displaying that the most affected age group of this brain tumor is the 60 plus age group. Do you understand? So this data set has so many other age group, and if you check the let's look at the age group here. We have from 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 51 to 60. We have the 60 plus. I think the age of this thing ends at 80 plus or so. So the 60 plus has the highest number. That's what it means. So now the next thing we're going to look at is this last place. So this last place we're going to be using tumor sizes. But before we get here, let's put our title box. Average age for this particular place. Italic. We're going to make it semi bold. 11, and the color is going to be white. So now we're going to come here, change the background of this background. So yes, this is how it's going to look like. Good. So let's change the direction. So now this is what it looks like. So we're going to create this other place. So I think we've been able to achieve some things today. So now we want to work on this tumor size in this place, average tumor size. We'll have to copy this again, this way we did it the other time. So you come here, you press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, okay. So okay, so now this is what it looks like. So for this particular one now, we're going to change it from values, we're going to change it to the tumor size. So instead of sum, we're going to use average tumor size. Yeah, this is the average for each tumor size of the total patients that we have. So we're going to come here now, go to the for this Sparkline, we'll copy it also, Ctrl C to copy, and Ctrl V to get it. So now we're going to come here. So this one we're going to get the instead of year that we have been working with here and age group. This we're going to work with the affected brains as the x-axis. So for the x-axis, we're going to have affected brains here. And the y-axis, I think it should be tumor size. Yeah, it should be tumor size. So we're going to come here to line. We're going to change the line color to our usual color for this particular stuff. So this is it. This is what it looks like currently. Now we're going to copy this. Let's put this back first before we copy it. Let's put this back. Copy, Ctrl C, and paste, Ctrl V. So this is how it's going to be. Yeah, this is how it's going to be. You can always make an edit. Make the edit yourself and make it look better. So for this particular one now, we've been able to achieve this. So the next thing we're going to do is to bring in our text box and put average tumor size. Average tumor size. So now we're going to highlight this, put it as italic, change the tumor to 11, the color to white. Yeah, let's use white, and the semi-bold. Let's go down. Yeah, semi-bold. Off the background. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Let me get this. Okay, so you just have to try to make it all fit in. Highlight this image. Okay, good. Okay, good. So this is what it looks like currently. I think I'll still want to make this look better. When you take this particular one down, you're able to access this. Good. So now we can be able to position it better. Okay, so now we've been able to achieve what we wanted to. So now this is how our card visual looks like, both with Sparkline and with everything necessary. The Sparkline have, each of them are like, they have movement they work on. So yeah, this is what it looks like currently. So we're done with this one. We'll have to head to how to create this button slicer, this image viewer, and this chiclet slicer. So the next thing we're going to be working on is this chiclet slicer. We'll be back. So we're about to enter the most interesting part about this whole dashboard making, and yeah, that's where we're going to introduce our chiclet slicer and our button slicer. But first, let's introduce our button slicer that we're going to use for the histology confirmation to confirm if this patient was already diagnosed or not. So for this place now, we are going to put in our histology confirmation as our values. Yeah, so we're going to off the title. That's the first thing we're going to do, and off the background. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. So when we go to our buttons, we'll have to make some edits, some very necessary edits. That's for the background. So we want it to be that, let's come here, in the state of default, that's in its default state without being chosen, we want it to have this color. Let me put in the color myself, 808080 in the state of default. Okay, and in the state of being selected. That's when you select it. Just for instance, now you select this one. Now instead of it to show this particular color, we want it to show this 66666 color. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, this is the color we want it to show. So just make sure you put in this color codes for the buttons. So now for the colored value, we want it white. In the state of default, we want it to show a white color, pure white. Okay, and it should be in 12. Yeah, very good. So in the state of selected, when we select a value, for instance, this is selected now, we want there to be a difference. At least when we know that when we select this one, it should show a difference. It should pop up a little bit so that we know that, okay, yeah, this is what's selected. So in the state of selected, we want it to have a 13. Yeah, and would I say, should we use bold? What do you think? No, let's not use bold. Let's use semi-bold. I think semi-bold is more bold than that. 13. No, should we use bold? Yeah. Should we use bold? But it comes up, right? Yeah. So there's a difference. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. So here now, it pops up a little bit, both in the color and in the text. That's what I want to achieve. Okay, so I think 14 would work. What do you think? Yeah, you show a difference. That's just the whole motive behind what I'm trying to do today. Okay, so you just position it good. Try to position it good, and yeah, this is where it's going to be. This is where it's going to be. Wonderful. So this is our slicer now. This is our button slicer now. So now we want to create our chiclet slicer. Now to create this chiclet slicer, I want you to take a good look at this place. We have icons. You can testify and be like, okay, yeah, this grid one now we have is noticeable. Okay, we have the one Tumor. I just found a way of the best way I can be able to visualize it as an icon for you. So we have 2 tumors, and we have 3 tumors, and we have 4 tumors, demarcating the increase in the severity and the aggressiveness of the grade. Do you understand? I think that was the best I could come up that was the best I could come up with, and I think it actually went hard. It's actually good. So now we're going to go to get more visuals. Now for this get more visuals, if you notice that you are not able to achieve this particular get more visuals because of you have lack of email, you don't have access to email, check the description of this video. I'm going to drop a link to a YouTube video, somebody else's YouTube video, so you can go and check it out and know how to maybe bypass or something like that, so you can be able to have access to this get more visual. So when we come to this get more visual, it's going to load a bit for a bit. It's going to load for a bit. Now it has successfully loaded. We come here, we search for the chiclet. Now we want to use chiclet slicer. Yeah, this is it. So we will have to add it to this visualization pane. That's what we're going to be able to use to visualize our icons in the left as a slicer. I think I just love to use the chiclet because it just makes the work seamless. I have a seamless flow with it. So now it's going to get added. Now if you look here, it's been imported successfully. You look here, you see your chiclet slicer. You tap on it. Wait, so I want to make some. So we're going to move it to this place for our icons. We want to make edit here. So now we're going to, for the category, we're going to use the grades. 2 more grades for category. For the image, oh sorry, we're not going to use this grade. Now remove this grade, sorry. Remove this grade. Lock this one back. You come here. Use this grade from this one, 2 more images. Then for the image, icon URL. Now when you come to this place, we want it to be 1 column, 4 rows. Now off multiple selection, on first selection, so that at any given point in time something must be selected, because we are going to be displaying an image. There should be zero reason why nothing will be selected, making this image place not able to function well. Because if you don't select anything, nothing is going to be selected here when we put our image. Okay, so on first selection is very much important. And then we're going to make edits on our slicer, on our chiclet. Make this 8, 90 for the and then 45 for this. Sorry, 55. Let's work with 55. Yeah, 55 is the perfect one. Okay, so I'm going for something. This text color, we're going to change the text color to white. I'm going somewhere. So the unselected color, yeah, change it to black. The selected color, we have a color for it. You know, I love to have colors for stuff like this. So I love to make sure all my visuals color blends perfectly well. So now we're going to go to general, come here, off background. So I think we have a label on. Are we going to call it a header of it? Da. So now it blends perfect. Do you get to see? So yeah, this is what it looks like. Automatically, this is what it looks like. If you want to make some edits, you can maybe make this lower a little bit so that it can all hit hard. Yeah, so I think this is perfect. This is perfect enough. This is what exactly we need. So you can go through it. You can see the types of visual we have. So now when you come here, we want to insert our image. For our image, we want to insert come here. Now for this image, if you notice that when you click this particular image, it took you to your browser. What you have to do is to update your Power BI. Once you update your Power BI, you get the new feature. This is the new feature of it. Okay, so now we're going to come to style. For the style, we want our image to select from data. Now we're going to take our image URL inside. Now, from what I can see, I think it's not fitting perfect. It's not sitting perfect. So we'll have to, there are so many ways of displaying images. Now let me take you through another one. So yeah, let me take you through another one. Open our visualization pane, come here, get more visuals. Let's try another one. And I would love to add, I think, the image by cloud. I think cloud space or so. I think that one would work better because it gives us more ability to do much more things. So let me introduce you to a different image viewer apart from the normal image viewer we have. So now it has successfully loaded image viewer. When you search for image, I think is okay. Now if you look below, you see image by cloud scope. Yeah, this is the one we are going to work with. When you search for image, you see the, just scroll a little bit down, you see the image by cloud scope. So this one, it gives us much more features than the normal image viewer. Now let's add it. So it's been imported successfully. Now let's put it in. Let's check it out. Okay, so for this one, let's move it here. So for this one now, I would love to, for the image URL, let's use let's off the background first. Now, unlike this particular image, this one image viewer gives us a lot more formatting that we can use to work with. Cover. Now this cover helps us to expand it to the other side. Now if you check it out, you see that this one is just fitting in, but this one has the feature whereby you can so the reason why I'm doing this is so that I'm going to teach you that there are other ways of doing so many other things. I don't want you to just have a basic knowledge of how things are done. There are different things Power BI can do, and trust me, you're gonna love it. So yeah, I would love. This is why I just wanted to introduce this. I just wanted to introduce this to you. I wanted to do it in a way I'll be able to compare. Yeah, that was why I did this. So what we're going to do now is to remove this because this will not serve what we need it to serve. Okay, so we're going to take this one now. You come here. Wait, I'm trying to, let me move this one. Okay, so it automatically does a lot. So here now it's going to fit perfect into the image box that we wanted to use it for. Do you see? So instead of it just having a rounded circle there, this image now fits in into the box. So this is something new you've learned today. That's actually very nice. So now we've been able to achieve this. This is a lot, honestly speaking. We can clap for ourselves now. So now if you notice, we've been able to achieve a lot. If you look at this, this is very static. It's a static image. To make it more interactive, when you click on this image, we can be able to come here. Let it zoom when we hover around. We want it to zoom when we hover around, so it makes it more better. Also for this, we'll have to, I think I forgot to do it. It should have a first selection, a single select, and then a first selection. You must always select one, because if you don't select one, if you are hovering around, all this stuff will not be working. So you must have a first selection here, you must have a first selection here. At no point in time should there be a situation where nothing is selected. Do you get? So that's why we're putting it as a first selection. Now when you look at it, we have a better pictorial view. It makes our dashboard more interactive. That's just what I love about this particular image by cloud scope. That was why I put it inside there. It gives a chance for better features while displaying your image. So yes, we've been able to go far. I would love to say something. So this is a growing channel. This is a small channel. The best way to support me in this channel is by subscribing to this channel. It's more of a motivation to keep growing and keep putting out lovely videos like this. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel. It's really important. Thank you very much as you do so. Also, you'll find my LinkedIn and other social media links in the description of this video. Once you create this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how well you were able to apply the techniques I'm sharing now, and I'm still here to share. So don't forget to tag me where you've created, okay? Thank you. So let's continue. So the next thing we'd want to do is to get this pie chart here. We would want to recreate this particular, we want to recreate this tumor type distribution. So when we come here, we'll put our donut chart. Put our donut chart here. So the tumor type is going to be our legend, and our values is going to be the number of patients, the count of patients. Now this is what it looks like. So now we are going to make edits so that it's going to blend better, and it's going to look better with our visual. So for the slicers, I want to first make the color edit, but before I do that, let's work on the spacing. So the spacing, we're going to take the spacing to 80. So 80 is the best for this. For the color, for the sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. Let me not bite my mouth. So for this particular tumor type, I think the color is going to be CCCCCC. Good. CCCCC. And for the glioma, I think I can pronounce this one. For the glioma, we're going to use the white. Let's use the white for the glioma. That's the pure white for the glioma. So wait, let me remove the background. So when you go to general, you come to effect, you remove the background. You come here to title, so you remove the background. So you remove the title, sorry, of the title. So we want to go to our detail labels. We want it to show percentage only, percent of total, and in the color should be, let's use pure white because it's label. The color should be pure white. For the legend 2 is going to be pure white. The legend is going to be pure white too, and the title, we are going to off the title. So this is how it looks currently. So now let's go to the others. Let's edit the meningioma. Why is this sounding like Chinese? So let's edit that that particular color for that particular slicer, for that particular slice. Sorry, meningioma. I'm not a doctor. I would actually love to. I will make research also. So make sure to make research on this. So I think we're going to give this color 9292929292. Good. So this is the color we're going to work for this particular one. When we go to grade 1, we're going to make edits on the pituitary tumor. So for this one, we're going to B3. Good. So now I think the last one is the 5th one here. That's pink. So instead of it being pink, let's find a better color for it. For the slice, let's go to for this particular tumor type. Okay, great. So now we've been able to perfectly make the changes we'll be needing on each and every one of them. So now what we're going to do is to put the title. So I think the title is tumor type distribution. Tumor type distribution. Tumor type distribution. And we're going to make our necessary edits that we always do. Semi-bold, we're taking the number to 11. The color is going to be white, pure white, and make it italic. Off the background. Now we're going to take this straight up. Okay, I think it's not. Wait, let me make this edit very necessary. It should look good, at least. Yeah. So now it blends perfect. This is very, very perfect. Let's check it out. Let's check this grid one. So yeah, it blends perfect. You can just decide to, yeah, great. So this is good. This is how it's gonna look like. So we want to work on this next one. This one is working on the top affected brain region. This one is going to help us know, based on the affected brain region, which one has the total, which one has the highest of it, which patient, like in the total amount of patient. So this is a very, very good metric that's going to help us understand the distribution analysis of the brain tumor. That's why it's present there. So when we come for this cluster chart, we come to cluster chart here. You put this. Yeah. So the affected brain region is going to be in the y-axis, and the count of patients is going to be here. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to change the color. We're going to change the color. That's, you go to bars, then you go to the color, change it to the normal color that we've been working with. So for the general, let's off the background, please. Off the background and off the title. So now we're going to off the grid lines and every necessary thing we're going to be offing. So for the y-axis, we'll off the title. We want the color of the y-axis to be, should we say pure white? Yeah, pure white. And for the x-axis, we're going to off the title and off the values. Yeah, so we're going to use, instead of using the values there, we will now work with our data labels. Do you understand? It's going to make it more better. So the data labels, the position should be the inside end. Yeah, and the value, let's edit how it should look. It should be dark, very dark, very, very dark, so it can be able to show. Yeah, so this is what it looks like now. This is what it currently looks like. It's very good. Okay, so we want to, let's take our text box inside. So this text box is going to have top affected brain region, top affected. We're going to make our necessary edits. And make it slant. What else? Yeah, we're going to now change the effects. Okay, so we're supposed to change the color also. White. Good. So this is how it looks like. Okay. Expand it so it can show it better. What do you think? I think, yeah, this is quite okay. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look like. And I think we didn't, I just saw this just now, so I think we've not worked on this. So there's the last measure we were supposed to create for this card visual. Can you imagine? So when you come here, you go to new measure, we come to this there's a last measure, which is the most affected brain region. We're supposed to work with this. So when you press Ctrl C, you come here, copy this one I just copied. You forgot, can you? No, my bad, sorry. So so you come here, say, wait. So we come here, we say new measure, paste what we have. Now when you paste it, please note, remove this thing, remove this. I just did it to label in the labeling. So this is what we are just going to copy. Do you understand? Yeah. So this is how it looks currently. So when you select this particular one now, you come here, you come to the reference label, you remove this, and you put this MEBR. So this MEBR just stands for most affected brain region. It's just a short form because we were not able to write out everything there. So you come to this reference label side, this layout, change it to list. Okay, change it to list, or let's say if we want to even use it as a table. Okay, let me check it out. Okay, can you see? So if you can use it as a table, let's use it as a table. So you put the value area as 50%. You know others have been 30, 30, 30. So let's check it out. Let's check out in others how it's going to look. Yeah, I think I knew that something is going to happen. So instead of it to just be like that, and let's make it more. Let's put it to 60. Yeah, because other brain types, other brain region types are longer. Okay. Okay. So now it's obvious that it now works perfectly well. So just, we forgot. My bad. I really apologize for that. So now this is how it's supposed to look like. So here in this card visuals, we have first average intake, total patients versus average intake per year, average age with most affected age group. We have tumor size versus most affected brain region and the brain percent. Do you understand? So now we've been able to go this far. The next thing we would be doing, is to visualize this remaining place of our visual, and that is we are going to be talking on the annual patient diagnosed. So for the x-axis, we are going to have year, date of diagnosis. You take your date of diagnosis to this place. Now you remove the quarter, you remove the month, and you remove the day. So it's going to remain only y-axis. Okay. So it's going to remain only y-axis. And then what we're going to put in the y-axis, I think we're going to put count of patient. So now we're going to make all the necessary edits for this particular one. We're going to go to the lines. Instead of linear, we're going to change it to smooth. Yeah, we're going to change it to smooth and correct. So when you come to this place, we're going to off the title. We're going to off the title, and then we're going to also come here, off the title. So yes, this is how it's going to look. So the grid lines are showing. It's not supposed to show. Off it. So when you come here, you off the title too, and then we're going to also off the background. Why is grid line still showing? Let's off the vertical grid line. Great. So for the y-axis and for the x-axis, we have to change their color of the values, we'll go to the values and change it to white. For the y-axis now, we also go to the values and change it to white. So this is how it looks currently. So now we want to change the the color of the line. Instead of this blue color, we're going to now put in this particular color. So this is how it looks currently. This is really marvelous. This is a very wonderful project, honestly speaking. I made sure I took my time and to bring out this project. So seeing this project, this is gold. So we've been able to work on this. Now we need the title. I think I forgot what the title was. Annual patient diagnosed. Okay, so when you bring your title box, annual patient diagnosed, annual patient diagnosed. So when you come here, you highlight this semi bold 11 italic, put it to white, white, and let's change the background effect. Exactly. Now you make it fitting perfectly well. Do you understand? Okay, so this is wonderful. We've been able to work on image. So yes, we've been able to go far. I would love to say something. So this is a growing channel. This is a small channel. I would the best way to support me in this channel is by subscribing to this channel. It's more of a motivation to keep going and keep putting out lovely videos like this. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel. Also, you'll find my LinkedIn and other social media links in the description of this video. Once you create this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how well you were able to apply the techniques I'm sharing now, and I'm still here to share. So don't forget to tag me when you've created, okay? Thank you. Why is it happening? Okay, I think my network is bad. Let me check it out. Yeah. So for this last part of the dashboard, we are going to be visualizing using clustered bar chart. Clustered column chart rather. Make this size enter well. So for this one now, for this we're going to put in our age group as our x-axis, and put in our y-axis is going to be the count of patients. So here now we are going to off in the y-axis, we are going to off the title and the values. In the x-axis, we are going to off only the title. We are going to make this pure white in the x-axis, and when you come to the columns, change the color to the normal color we are working with. Come here, we're going to off title and off the background. So we're going to go to the labeling. We want to label it. You go to data label. We're going to toggle it on. Position is going to be the inside end, and we want the title to be black, kind of black. This black is quite okay. Not necessarily pure black, but a very dark color. So now we are going to put the text box here. So this text box gives the top affected age group, right? Let me confirm what it said. Top affected age group, correct? Top affected age group. So you come here, you put it as semi-bold. We're almost done. That's very, very nice. The color as white and italic of the background. Okay. Okay. I think yeah, this is it. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is really, really marvelous. We've come really, really far. Honestly speaking, we've come really, really far. And like I said before, like I said earlier, please, this is a growing channel. This is a developing channel. The best way to support this channel is by subscribing to this channel and clicking the like button, comment, and yeah, that's how important they are. So we've been able to come this far. We've been able to do a marvelous work. And like I said earlier before, please, the best way to support this channel is by making sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you have any other question you want to ask it in the comment section. I'm there. I'll be able to pay a complete attention to you. Please support the channel, subscribe to the channel. It's more of a motivation to make me keep going and putting out lovely videos like this. Thank you so much. And also, like I said earlier before, you will find my LinkedIn and other social media links and my other social media links in the description of this video. Once you create this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version and how well you're able to apply the techniques I just shared to you now. So don't forget to tag me when you create the dashboard. Okay, thank you. So the last part of this dashboard is to put in our title. Yeah, our title. So our title is brain tumor analysis. Yeah. So let's make it bigger. So when you highlight these things now, you come here. I think it's 24 we're going to work with. 24 semi bold. Um, the color is going to be white. White. And let's off the background. So yeah, this is it. So is there another field we need to work on? Okay, let's take a little quick tour back. I think there's something that needs to be done, and okay, so I think there's something we forgot to do here. We forgot to, let's take this down a little bit so we can be able to access this. So we forgot to remove the key that is showing. It's not supposed to show any key. When you go to your call out value, you come here, you choose here to count of patient instead of all. When you come to count of patient, you change this to none. So you should only display the number. You shouldn't have anything to do with other finish there. So you come here and you just let's try to adjust it back. Yeah. So finally now we've been able to achieve the we've been able to build the dashboard, and this is how this masterpiece looks currently. So like I said earlier, please, the best way to support this channel is by subscribing to this channel. It's a motivation to want to do more. I want to put more valuable knowledge out there. And also, you'll find my LinkedIn and other social media links in the description of this video. Once you create this dashboard, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version. Thank you so much for watching to this end. Please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye.